YouTube crew, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. Now today we are going over the top 10 Rebirth jump spots. Whether you're looking to flank your opponent or just challenge some of those annoying building campers that we are all dealing with right now, these are great ways to be unpredictable while challenging your enemies. Now you may know some of these already. If you know one of them, just simply fast forward to the next section. I gave you sections down below to make it easy for you. And the format for today is going to be very simple. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you, and then if I have one, I'm actually going to show you a clip of how I've used it so you can really see it in action. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we are going to take a look at decon here. Now, when you're on this bottom floor, there's only really two ways to get up that a lot of people know of, and it's the ladder and it is the stairwell, and both are pretty inconvenient in terms of placement, and they do take time. Now, the easiest way to do it is to jump on this little crate here. You jump on the light, and then you mantle up, and you can do that on this one, you can do that on this one, and you can do that on this one as well. So go ahead and use that to your advantage. Like I said, it's not always going to come into play, but you may be able to find a situation where you can use it. Yeah, I think so. Coming in at number 9, we have the roof of bioweapons labs. Now, people love to camp up here, and the people that camp up here tend to be pretty ratty. You know, they know that you can come from this angle, so they have that angle covered. You know, they're holding every corner. They have prox mines and claymores down at the door. So what do you do in that scenario? Well, you can easily jump out this window. You just take this little ledge, you got to be careful there, and now you can jump up onto this roof, at which point you have an angle here, you have an angle here, you have an angle over this way. So that's a pretty good jump spot that you can use for a team that is ratting up there. Now, a little bonus one here at Bioweapons Labs for you. You're not going to have to use this very often, but just in case the situation ever comes up, you can actually jump on this crate right here, and easily get into the second story window right there. I apologize in advance for the toxicity that you are about to witness in this clip, but it was a really good example of this jump spot.
Hold on, don't hit this.
Coming in at number 8, we have this building over at Harbor with the red roof. Now, you know a lot of people love to camp in this building right here and hold the corners, and a lot of you probably already know this jump spot over this way. You jump on the blue container, you jump over this way, you mantle on the roof. But let me show you one more that you can actually use. You can actually use this opposite side as well. If you jump on this roof, you can easily push over and get in the window this way. So that's just another one that you can use to your advantage. So next up, I want to talk about these two living quarters buildings right here. People absolutely love to camp in them. They love to camp the stairwells, the off angles. They love to camp in here with prox mines and RPGs, and they're super annoying. So I want to start off with this building right here. The easiest way, in my opinion, to go challenge somebody in there is actually to go one building over. You're going to take this ladder right here, and then you can easily jump from this building over to the next one and hit this little platform right here. And people never suspect it. It's super easy, and then you can challenge this way. Now, if you want to, you can easily just take the ladder. There's no jump spot over to this window, but again, you can take the ladder to the platform and then get in that way. Now we go one building over here. A lot of people already know this jump spot right here in terms of the ladder to the window, but it's a great way to flank your opponent that they aren't expecting it, and you can easily get a quick shot off to down somebody that's in that stairwell right there. But again, you can do the same thing. Take ladder all the way up, and then you easily just jump into this window, at which point you can challenge here. Now, I want to throw one extra one into you, a little high risk, high reward here. If you have a gun that you are mobile with, generally loadout guns, you can actually jump from this building over to the next one, but it's very high risk, high reward, because if you end up missing, you're going to end up pulling your parachute. So there, it's super tough to get, and you got to hit your mantle just right. Now, the last one that I want to talk about is, again, this is kind of your fifth way to get into that building right here, is to simply go over here, and then you're going to hit this jump spot into the platform, and then you can easily jump in there. That's, again, one of my favorite ones to hit. And that's just an alternative way to challenge somebody that's easily just holding this stairwell, and they're annoying to deal with.
Got one down.
So coming in at number 6, we have the lighthouse building. Now, of course, everybody loves to camp here and here and here and here and here And you get my point. They love to camp everywhere. So 2 kind of high risk, high reward jump spots that you can do. The first is going over to kind of this headquarters building right here. You're going to hop on the roof. And then from here, you can actually jump into the 2nd floor window. I say high risk, high reward because these are, you know, these aren't perfect to hit. You know, they do take a little bit of practice, but there you can see this one, at which point you can challenge here. You can challenge this way. Now, the other option here is you're going to go down the stairs. You're basically just going to go ahead and climb ladder real quick here. And once you get to this kind of 2nd floor platform, you can actually go over this way and you can jump into this back window. So again, a little bit of high risk, high reward, but from that point, you can challenge either way. You can also jump into this window, but I wouldn't recommend it. So there's number 6 for you. Before we jump into the top 5 here, my whole goal is to simply help you become a better Rebirth player. I took my KD from a 0.7 to over a 4 KD. So if you are looking to get better at Rebirth, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below so that my content gets pushed to you a little bit more. And I do videos every single day. So if you want to know when I post, make sure you turn on that notification bell as well. Okay, so coming in at number 5, we are headed over to Nova 6. Now, a lot of you probably already know about this jump spot over here. In fact, I'm pretty sure everybody does. You hit the crates, you hit the roof. But that's not always an option, and you're going to come across a situation where you aren't able to take the stairs as well. So I want to give you one other alternative. Now, this one is a little bit tougher to hit, and it doesn't always have the most use, which is why I put it at number 5. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to climb on top of these crates, and you're just going to aim for the AC unit, and you'll be able to mantle on top and then get onto the roof. So you want to tag sprint, then mantle, then you're up here, at which point you can challenge, you know, you can challenge in the stairs. You can go ahead and challenge on the roof here, but you don't always have to use it. A lot of times you'll be able to take the stairs or, you know, hit this jump spot over this way, which is why I only put it at number 5. So coming in at number 4, we have the chem roof right here. Now, I think some people know this and a lot of people don't. People love to sit on top of this chem roof right here up top. And once they're up there, there's not really a whole lot that you can do because, you know, the ladder's off limits. They tend to just sit here and hold this angle. And of course, you can't really get an angle on them from anywhere else. Except, here's the move right here. I don't want you to worry about this side. This side is very tough to hit. You can actually come over to this side, and all you do is aim for this corner right here, and you can easily get up top. I'm going to go ahead and show you a clip of how this actually won me a game previously.
Everyone go for a 360 off the roof. I don't, unfortunately.
Is he up here?
Let's go! So I just showed you how to get on the roof of chem, but now I want to show you one more. And again, people love to camp this 3rd floor right here. You know, they camp, and it's hard because they camp from every angle. You know, there. They camp down this way. So what I want to show you today is actually a super simple way to get to kind of that top floor. And I wouldn't even worry about the car. A lot of people do use the car, but I just use the railing here. Yes, you might mantle it, but once you get on the railing, you're just going to jump onto here, and then you can easily get to this rooftop right here and start to challenge inside. And just be careful here because they do love to look down this hallway, but at least you now have the advantage. And again, from here, as I showed you just a second ago, you can then get to the roof like that.
He might be on roof, chat.
No, I got sniped from bio. Are you kidding me? Was that even a teammate?
I think he's on roof. I've heard this side's easier to jump than...
What the? Did you guys just see that?
So coming in at number 2, I'm going to quickly run through all the different viable jump spots at Grandma's house. Now, first things first, of course, we have this one right here. You want to aim for the side of this awning. So side of the awning here, you can easily shoot in. Now, you can always go up and over as well to then reposition and get to this other side here. Now, once we're inside, we have really 2 more that I want to highlight. First is we go out this little door here. We're going to jump onto this railing, and we can get up onto this roof. And again, we're back at this window right here. We can also jump from this one right here and get here and enter in that way. Now, the last one is on this little awning right here. You can jump into this window, mantle in, and get everybody from behind. So that's kind of a quick run through of all the different Grandma's jump spots.
Fucking come from, dude. Target is down. Well done. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Coming in at number 1, we have the big living quarters building, and I'm more so going to tell you how to not miss this because a lot of people know this already. Now, this one is easily my favorite jump spot in Rebirth. Reason being is the teams never expect it, and the hot mics are generally Where did that guy come from? How did he even get in here? Well, here's the answer. So you're going to start on this part right here, and I aim for kind of this bottom left corner. So I aim for the bottom left corner, and that allows me to easily get in. And from here, of course, you can challenge this way. You can challenge this way. It's easily my favorite jump spot. So they're kind of the top 10 Rebirth jump spots in my opinion. I hope you found today's video helpful. Use these to flank your opponents and be unpredictable when challenging enemies. Let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.